Zapstring. It's
I'll make this one quick because I gotta go to work soon. But yeah, so we got some feedback from Kuro about the whole anniversary reward situation, and they admit their faults about it being geared more towards newer and returning players more so than characters. I say characters, players who have been here since the very beginning of the game. They said in future updates they are planning future versions with us in mind, with the people who have been here since launch. So that is them saying that we plan on delivering stuff for players who have been here longer in the future. So at least we got some confirmation on that. They do apologize down here, and they do also pretty much apologize for the structure of the live stream, because we were kind of getting blue balled with them keep on saying, wait, there's more. Now, is this enough? Because like we got the rewards down here, 10 limited, 10 standard, and then 10 weapon. I mean, it's up to you to decide whether or not that's enough for you. For me, it's like, all right, cool, whatever. Honestly, that's how I'm feeling right now. Gonna be honest, for people who are still saying anything about free zanies or coconias or anything like that, chill out, bro. Like, y'all wildin'. Again, don't listen to leaks, please. Like, be reasonable. Even when they closed down the feedback thing, people are being unreasonable and just being too much, and that's literally why they closed it. Because if you're being a nuisance, then you're not going to get what you want. Be reasonable and just treat people like people, because there are people running this company. Because from what I heard, people were putting corn and everything else, weird shit in that feedback, and no wonder they fucking closed it as fast as they did. You did that to yourself. So if you're going to whine, do it in a reasonable manner, not in a disrespectful way. Just saying. That's not me, being a Kuro bot or trying to protect the company or anything. I'm just saying, like, treat people like people. It's not a hard thing to do. When you're running around like a dumbass, I mean, you're going to be treated like a dumbass. It's honestly that simple. But, also, there's this down here. It has come to our attention that certain unauthorized screenshots of the in-game event page has been circulating in the community, aka leaks. We have confirmed that through internal review that these were illegally leaked screenshots of the work-in-progress assets for the early development stage of a version 2.3 for the Gilded Night Market event. Please note that the relevant compensation mentioned in the previous announcement will be issued via a dedicated login event, which is currently under development and scheduled to be launched within this week. Rewards will be claimed via login. What this means is there's been leaks going around about another event, and I've read some comments about it where people are just saying, oh, they planned this the entire time. No, they didn't. Y'all have learned nothing. Literally, before the last video, I literally said take leaks with a grain of salt. Because me personally, I avoid leaks like the plague, and if I end up seeing any, I just like, okay, that's not fucking happening, because I don't fucking care, because it's leaks, it's not official. Stop looking at leaks and thinking it's real shit. How many times do I teach you this lesson, old man? Like, y'all keep on looking at this shit and you're like, oh, but you said you were going to. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Unless it comes from an official source, just don't listen to it. And if you keep on getting your high hopes up from leaks, literal leaks, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're just making yourself look dumb. Let's just be honest here. But from their own words, apparently there will be another Gilded Night Market event that they didn't mention in the actual live stream. So apparently there is other things in the background that are happening that we can look forward to. That this is proof of that. But apparently that event and these apologems, as we can call them, are different. Okay? They're two different things. So yeah. Sadly, no, standard selector. Would have been cool, but they didn't give it. It is what it is. Right? Like, gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Would have been nice, but if you're a new player, you don't need it. You're getting a lot of shit anyways. Let's be honest here. You're a returning player, you don't need it. You're getting a lot of shit anyways. If you're a player who's been here for a while, we've already got 2, free, technically 3 in 1 year. So any of the standard characters you wanted, you would have got. Literally, for a player who's a veteran, if you got a standard selector, you're just probably going to get a dupe for one of the characters you already got. Let's be honest here. So, like, that's why I'm just like, it's whatever. It would have been nice, but it's whatever, Like, that's why I'm like, that's where I'm at the point. After seeing all the dumb shit, that's what it is. Like, I'm all for voicing opinions in a, good way, a civil way. But when I see dumbasses all over the fucking internet doing dumb shit and expecting things to happen, like, come on, guys, be smarter. Like, I know some of y'all are like younger kids and whatnot, Shit, I'm not that old. I'm only 20 fucking 6. But like, I understand that if you're obnoxious and annoying, people tend to just dismiss you. It's just a fact of reality. Well, let's be honest here. We all know somebody who's just fucking constantly annoying, bothering us, and you know, you just block them out. It's like, why the fuck would I listen to somebody who's just being annoying? So, yeah, next time Kuro fucks up, because nothing in this world is perfect, criticize them in a meaningful way, but as of right now, they have addressed it somewhat with some rewards back, and there could be more coming. They literally said that they do plan on doing more fixes. And honestly, Kuro has earned the grace of, benefit of the doubt. So I'm gonna wait it out and see what they do. Unlike other games who have not earned that or have abused that, So yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, no selector, sucks. They didn't change the anniversary banner, which I agree, it sucks ass, I still believe it should have been the first character 100%. That's my opinion. Or someone said lower the pity of it, pity ceiling, which that wouldn't be too bad either. But, at the end of the day, when it comes to that banner, you do not need all the characters on those banners anyways. Majority of those characters are all still quote-unquote meta viable because power creep is minuscule in this game. It doesn't justify the fact that, it's a lot of banners, but at the same time, my initial thought process of what it was just going for 1 to 2 characters to help, fully build out your cast. I didn't think it was in a sense of, go for every character. But that's just me, because we can all take this in different ways, Because multiple perspectives exist in this world, and if somebody doesn't see it the same way as you, it doesn't mean attack them. It just means, agree to disagree. It is what it is. But anyways, quick, simple, going over some stuff. Still wish we got a free skin, though. I'm still praying for that Kalcharo. Still praying for it. If anybody wants to make some art of Kalcharo, I'd appreciate it. But anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys, and bye-bye.